Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. You watching for today. This is my OnePlus 13R which I recently updated to the latest OxygenOS 16.0.3 V500 version. Devices that got this version, OnePlus added a system-wide bypass charging feature in this update. Bypass charging is an amazing feature with lots of amazing benefits that we are going to discuss in this video. But wait, do you know how bypass charging works? How to check if your device is properly working with bypass charging and how to test it. Today we are going to unveil the real truth behind the OnePlus bypass charging feature. I tested this new system-wide bypass charging feature on my OnePlus 13R and we'll check out what bypass charging is, its benefits, how to use it, and most importantly how to test it if it is working properly on your device or not. While testing these things, I uncovered the truth about the OnePlus bypass charging, which I am going to decode in this video. So make sure to watch this video till the end. Now without further delay, let's get started. The system-wide bypass charging feature is currently introduced by OnePlus with this new update in OnePlus 15 and 13 series devices. Once you update your device to this version under battery option, you will get the new bypass charging setting. In previous OxygenOS builds for supported devices, it's only available in the Game Assistant feature. To configure this setting, first we need to connect your device to charger. OnePlus provided two ways to enable this setting. First, you can directly toggle on bypass charging mode. If you enable this, you will immediately get a notification that bypass charging mode is on in status bar. Once you enable this toggle, bypass charging will automatically get activated in OnePlus Game Assistant also. And if you disable it within the Game Assistant, it will also get disabled. The same option is available under the battery option. Next is threshold level setting. We get a slider control setting to set the trigger battery percentage at which bypass charging will automatically get activated. We get 20%, 40, 60 and 80% battery percentage trigger setting in this option. I set the battery charging trigger at 20%, so let's check out if it's working or not. To check the real impact of bypass charging, we'll keep an eye on the battery and the CPU temperature using this overlay with the CPU monitor application. Its link is given in the video description. My device current battery percentage is 10% and I connected the charger to charge it till 20%. We'll check if the bypass charging will automatically get activated once it reaches to 20%. After connecting to the charger, battery and the CPU temperature started to rise nearly 38 and 45 degrees Celsius respectively. The device started to feel warm on the backside. Once device charging reached to 20%, bypass charging didn't activate automatically as per the threshold level we had set. I tested this threshold level already for different battery percent level and it's not working at all. I think this is the bug of this feature which I already reported to OnePlus team. So I manually enabled the bypass charging toggle to activate the bypass charging. Let's check out if bypass charging is really working on this device or not. First, we need to know the principle of bypass charging and how it works. Bypass charging works by routing the power from charger directly to the device components like processor, which reduces the heat, stress and battery wear, extending the battery lifespan and improving the performance. When activated, it powers the phone from the wall, keeping the battery cool and untouched. So as per this principle, our device battery temperature should remain constant and cool, and the battery percentage level must stay at the same percentage when bypass charging is activated. It will not go up or below the charging percentage level when bypass charging is activated. I started to play BGMI after manually activating the bypass charging at 21% and kept an eye on the battery and the CPU temperature, and I got very surprising truth about the OnePlus bypass charging. Playing the BGMI for few minutes, CPU and the battery temperature started to rise. Device battery is still charging and its battery charging percentage is increasing about 21% even if I am using bypass charging. But the device is able to maintain gaming performance at 120 fps without any kind of lag or frame drop. Actually, gaming performance is very good even without bypass charging on OnePlus 13R. I kept the bypass charging on during the whole gameplay. During this gameplay, battery and the CPU temperature kept increasing and fluctuating between 38 to 45 degrees Celsius. So how to confirm if bypass charging is actually working on your device or not? Let's check out the two different processes. First one is using engineering mode. This option can only be used on OnePlus, Oppo and Realme devices. Keep bypass charging on and go to the dialer, there type *899#. You will get this engineering mode setting. Here select the manual test and under the manual device debug option, search for charging test. Select the type of charger you are using. In my case, it is a SuperVOOC charger. Here it's showing the status of battery at charging. Battery current is fluctuating, meaning the charging is actually working even if the bypass charging feature is turned on. But as per the principle of this feature, if you are using bypass charging, the device battery should not show as charging because it's bypassing the current directly to other components and battery current level should not fluctuate at all. Once I removed the charger in the same engineering mode setting, battery charging status showing discharging and battery current was stable and negative. If you connect the charger and enable the bypass charging, it started to charge the battery but at the minimal level without SuperVOOC charging. To reconfirm this, I use a second method where I installed device hardware info application. I connected the charger, enabled the bypass charging and under the battery option of device hardware info application, it again showing the battery status as charging. Voltage and charge speed are fluctuating, meaning the battery is charging. Only charging speed is lowered, it's charging the device at nearly 1900 to 200 mAh level. So I cross-verified the bypass charging principle using Grok and other AI tools. As per their data, if bypass charging is enabled, device battery doesn't charge at all. But it's not compulsory that it should show the charge status of the battery as discharging. Even if it's showing the charging, battery level should neither increase or decrease. It remains at the same battery percentage and battery current should not fluctuate. But in the case of OnePlus bypass charging feature, battery charging is working. Battery current, battery and the CPU temperatures are fluctuating. Battery charge percentage is increasing. So it's exactly opposite of the bypass charging principle. I think OnePlus just reduces the charging speed when bypass charging is activated to avoid excessive heating of the CPU and the battery. Device is charging below the speed of 2000 mAh level instead of SuperVOOC charging, which often pushes the charging speed from 6500 to 10,000 mAh. This whole conclusion of our video is that OnePlus bypass charging is not a true bypass charging. It just lowered the charging speed to gimmick it as a bypass charging. But still, it's a good idea to protect the device battery and control CPU temperature and improve the performance of the device. I only tested this on OnePlus 13R with new system-wide bypass charging feature. I will check this with other devices and will report if it's working same for all devices. You can check your supported devices bypass charging feature using the method shown in the video and let us know in the comment section if it's working or not or whether I am true or wrong about this conclusion. This is all about for today guys. Hope you liked our work, then please do like, hype and share this video, subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon for notifications of our upcoming content related to OxygenOS and OnePlus. Thanks for watching, see you next time, take care, bye bye.